at 5 a.m., like 30 minutes before sunrise, and just watched the skies glow with pink and blue, and the water was just so beautiful. It was really beautiful.
When me and my friends went to the river, I'm really not a big swimmer, so I don't know how to swim, but like they kind of forced me to get in there. And then
I am on the Strutters dance team, so really just that first game where all of the students are present and it's just a really active, loud environment that amps up the adrenaline.
I think my favorite memory will be participating in CAT Camp. I was a connection leader this past summer, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, I got to meet new people, I got to welcome incoming students, so it was a really great experience overall.
I'll shout out my friend Lauren. Go PT majors.
Definitely want to thank my sister Kelly. She helped me get here. Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Michelle, Olivia, Leva, Kelly, Greg.
I'd love to shout out St. Paul's Outreach and my Bobcat Catholic community.
I'd like to thank my best friend Ashton. She really has been there for me all 4 years, has seen me through every possible moment and experience, and so I really appreciate all of her help through these 4 years.
Shout out to Dr. Reynolds. I had her for history of Gandhi and nonviolent movements, and I have her for my senior seminar class. And she's just so great. She leaves space open for students to talk about things that are going on in their lives and like how it relates to things that we're learning in class. And so I just really appreciate the space that she made there and her dedication to the history department.
My parents, they have supported me through this whole thing. They pushed me beyond my limits. They encouraged me to go through graduation in 3 years. I have knocked it out in 3 years total, and they push me every day. They get on my nerves sometimes, but I love them.
I want to say a huge thank you to my family and my girlfriend, Cece. They've been very supportive, and they're the reasons why I'm here today. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now, and I'm very fortunate to have them in my corner.
Okay, the most impactful person, I want to shout out Miss April. Miss April helped me through a lot of stuff, especially my sophomore year, so shout out to Miss April.
I'd like to give a special shout out to Dr. McClellan. He's been a big help and inspiration to me as I've gone through my academics here at Texas State.
I want to give a special shout out to my mom and my dad because they really supported me these whole 4 years that I've been here at Texas State.
I wouldn't be able to have done this 6-year journey without my parents and my family and all of my friends here at Texas State, and a lot of new friends in the last 2 years in the graduate program. It's been a great time.
My mom, she would always send me back with food. She helped keep me alive.
basically my whole family. So lastly, yeah, like my sisters, of course they've always been there for me. There's been times when they'd come down here, when I was feeling down, they'd come down here and just spend some time with me.
Dr. Lori Fluker, she was one of my first professors here on Texas State as a public relations major. Her kindness and everything that she did for me really helped me with my college career. It definitely motivated me to be better. So I want to give a huge shout out to her because without her I would not be standing here, honestly.
If I could thank everyone individually, I think I'm probably going to be doing that for a while.
What's next for me is I probably want to travel before I start working as an RT. The next year I will be starting a new position as a missionary with St. Paul's Outreach. So I'll be working full-time with SPO as a missionary on another college campus.
I'm looking for really any way to stay creative and just keep designing and making artwork. So wherever that leads me is where I'll go.
What's next for me? Probably continued education, and then we'll see.
Completing my PhD program up at Notre Dame in Indiana.
I actually just accepted a job offer at Advanced Micro Devices, and I start working in 10 days.
I'm really hoping to take some time for myself, maybe teach English abroad for a year.
Might get my hands dirty in some agricultural work, so we'll see what the future holds.
I plan to travel, go different states. I'm a freelance journalist, so I plan to just look at the world.
I'm going to start the process of being a firefighter.
Hopefully working with the Spurs and in sports marketing.
I want to explore public relations a little bit more and maybe get my master's degree. I've been thinking about it But if I don't get my master's degree, I think I'll be moving to either New York or California.
Let's go make some money. Concrete industry management. I'm here to make some concrete.
I want to say congratulations. To be here today is a huge achievement, and you won't be here if you didn't work hard.
Life can be really wonderful and beautiful when we make it, and I know that each of y'all are going to go off to do really incredible things, and I'm just thankful for all the time that we got to spend together.
Be proud of how far you've come and just really have faith in yourself to see how far you can go, and don't forget to enjoy your journey.
Congrats, everybody. We did it.
We did it. I am so proud of us. It is so hard, especially if you're a full-time student who works like I do.
Hang tough and keep moving forward, guys. It's a long road. All my veterans out there, we finally did it. Keep moving.
Good luck in all your future adventures, and be proud of yourself that you've made it to this point.
Congratulations for all doing this together. You are broadening your education. That's a great thing. You have done something amazing.
Man, we did it. No matter how much we had to endure, we made it.
We did it. I mean, congratulations. I'm a first-generation college student, so I know this moment is very big for me. I can't imagine how it feels for everyone else. Just to be able to say I did it, you should be proud of yourself.
Just get out there and be great and use everything you learn here in the future.
Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up, cats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Proud of you guys.
See you guys around, you know? Don't be a stranger.
Guys, look. There's nothing in here anymore. It's empty. And it's so echoey. Like, I feel like just yesterday I moved in here.
No.
Welcome to my new dorm room.
Okay, I'm gonna open this. Everybody just got here. Say hi, 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 hi. All it says is, you did it. Last day, May 10th. I hope you learned a lot. I thought it was gonna be like,
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us. Jesus, who deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
Good afternoon. Can you hear? What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those joining us from around the world via live video stream, and for our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas State University. To our degree candidates, families, and friends, it is my pleasure to offer to you this special tribute to Texas State University.
What is a legacy? Is it a story we tell about our past? Or what we build for our future? At Texas State, our legacy shines in our people. A legacy of students using their talents and putting in the work to make the world a better place. We build it by embracing the future, while we honor the values that have united us for generations. Curiosity and generosity, dedication and drive. Our legacy is one of reaching beyond our borders, to be a positive force around the globe.
How many bright youngsters have been discovered, inspired, who might otherwise have been ignored? How many families have fulfilled the dream of college for their children?
For us, legacy isn't about the past. It has always been about creating opportunities for a better future.
What a wonderful tribute to this place we hold so dear. Today we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State University, I thank you for all you have contributed here. After graduation, I hope you will add to the legacy of your alma mater, using our shared values as your guideposts after graduation, which include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion and respect, and dedicating your life for the greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers. People who see beyond limitation and work towards progress with compassion, and use what you have learned here today to make a difference. Never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating, and those in the audience today, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Caitlin Sagara.
Stripes and white stars, through the
Let me first introduce distinguished guests joining us on the platform this afternoon. Please welcome Mr. Richard A. Castro and Mr. Jack L. Martin, who will be honored later in the ceremony. And representing the Texas State University system, please welcome Chancellor Brian McCall, Regent Charlie Amato, and Texas State Distinguished Alumnus and Regent Don Flores. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Eric Algo, Executive Vice President for Operations and Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Affairs, Student Success. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlik, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dr. Sanjay Ramachandar, Dean of the McCoy School of Business. Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College. And Mr. Larry Gaddis, President of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
They sneak up behind the provost there. Welcome. Good afternoon and congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. What an extraordinary day this is for you and for your loved ones and for all of us here at Texas State. It's an honor to celebrate not just what you have achieved, but who you have become. Now, it's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but today is unforgettable because today is the day that you proved to the world and perhaps to yourself that you can do it. Our first graduating class in 1904 had just 32 students, and I often think about what those 32 students must have thought about the future of their university. They believed in a future that they themselves would never see. But today, you are that future and you are their legacy, and now you are building a legacy of your own. No matter how your path started, whether it was a straight shot, a winding road, or somewhere in between, you are now forever part of the Bobcat story, and make no mistake, you've earned your place here today. You've worked hard, you've shown resilience, you've pushed through moments of doubt and challenge, and it's not just success, that's also resilience, and that's what it means to be a Bobcat. Now, there are so many powerful stories of perseverance among the graduates who are seated here today. About 4,600 students will walk across this stage this weekend, and each one of them is a story, a success story. The setbacks that they faced, the doubts that they overcame, the courage to return again and again to the task at hand, or the quiet decision made when no one else was looking to keep going when things got so bad that you may not have thought you could have achieved or finished. But I hope that when you look back over the last 2 years, in addition to all the hard times, that you remember the good times as well, the friends who became family. Who's sitting in this room today with their best friend right now? Some of you? Now, if your best friend didn't raise their hand, you might have to have a chat with them later on, but you made friendships here, you experienced Texas State traditions, you learned how to laugh, you had unexpected moments that turned into lifelong memories, the times when you learned something profound, sometimes in the classroom, sometimes at the river, sometimes at 2 a.m. over tacos. Because Texas State just didn't shape your future, it gave you moments that you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. To the family and friends who are here in the audience today, we thank you. Thank you for walking beside your graduate, especially on those hard days. You watched them grow in ways that may have even surprised you. And as you watch them walk across the floor today, you'll be cheering them on. Some of you in pride, some of you in joy, some of you perhaps in surprise that they made it. But we are proud of them, and as you are. You handed them over to us, and today we give them back to you. Stronger, wiser, perhaps a little sleep deprived, but also better and ready to change the world that is now opening up before them. You placed your trust in us, and it's been our pleasure and our privilege and our honor to grow alongside them. Our most distinguished Texas State alumnus, President Lyndon Baines Johnson, believed in surrounding himself with what he called can-do people. People who didn't wait for change, people who made change. And he called them a can-do man or a can-do woman. It was his highest praise. These people believed, they acted, and they persisted to the end. Even when the odds were long, they kept going, and you, class of 2025, are also can-do people. And now it's your turn as you prepare for what's next. Maybe it's just getting ready to go jump in the river behind us in just an hour or so. I hope that when you leave here, you'll hang on to these words. The best way to predict the future is to create the future. And you've already started doing that. You've built a foundation through learning, through friendship, through growth, and through shared determination. And your foundation is strong, it's tested, and it's ready. From here, you build higher. And when life throws you curveballs, and my friends, it will throw you curveballs, remember what got you here today. Remember the self-doubt you pushed through, the strength that you found when you didn't know you had it. Remember, you've done hard things, and you can do them again. And just as you counted on so many others to get you here today, know this: now people will be counting on you. And you may be asking yourself, who in their right mind would put their faith in me? And I invite you to look no further than this room. Faculty to my left, family members, people on the stage here, people beyond this arena now are putting their faith in you because you are our future, and no one else can do what needs to be done. We believe in you, and we are now depending on you to make this world better, and we know that you are ready. Like Taylor Swift asked, are you ready for it? You're ready, I know you are. Now, we know that you have what it takes to lead and to make a difference. My hope is that you'll show the world that Texas State graduates don't just do well, but that they also do good. And there's a difference between doing well and doing good, and I can't wait to watch you out there, as so many Bobcats have done in the past, doing good. Bobcats are compassionate, they're courageous, they're smart, and they're a little scrappy. And today, you should embrace all of those experiences. And today might feel like an ending, but as T.S. Eliot wrote, what feels like the end is often the beginning, and that's why we call this day Commencement, because it marks the beginning of something only you can create. So go, be kind, be bold, be courageous, and be curious. Carry the knowledge of the memories and the friendships you've made here, and let them light your way, and never forget, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, the class of 2025. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to watch you go show the world that you are a can-do person. Godspeed, and eat 'em up, cats. Now, before we move on to the conferral of degrees, I'm proud to honor two of our own, both Texas State distinguished alumni with the degree of the Doctor of Humane Letters. You can find their complete bios in the online and digital programs, but I'll tell you a little bit about each of them this afternoon. Both of them have dedicated their lives to creating opportunity for students, for communities, and for the next generation of leaders. First, my friend Richard Castro is a proud Bobcat whose impacts span business, education, and community. After graduating from Texas State in 1970, he became McDonald's largest Hispanic owner-operator in Texas, leading 27 restaurants and employing more than 2,000 people. He founded McDonald's Hispanos Triunfadores and helped launch the HACER Scholarship Program, which has awarded more than $33 million to Hispanic students nationwide. In El Paso, he continues to invest in education, giving $100,000 a year in scholarships and partnering with local colleges. Here at Texas State, his generosity includes more than $2.3 million for scholarships and facilities, including the Richard A. Castro Residence Hall and the Legacy Club, which is right behind me. Richard's legacy is one of leadership and generosity and pride in his roots. It's my privilege, therefore, to present Mr. Richard A. Castro, forever now to be known as Dr. Richard A. Castro, with the Doctor of Humane Letters. Richard, would you please join me up here? Oh, sorry. For a picture. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes, Texas State University. I am just going to take a minute to take this all in. After all, it's not like it's going to ever happen again. A doctor's degree from my university. I want to say thank you to President Demphis, the Board of Regents, the entire Texas State community, and to the faculty. Thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and for what you do every day. Looking back to when I was going to start my college career, as I approached the entrance to Texas State University on LBJ, I was immediately impressed, and I quickly decided, this is the university I'm going to attend. Then the realization of how am I going to pay for the cost of going to college? My dad had a quick answer. Pues trabajando, by working. So I got not one, but 2 jobs. Delivering the San Antonio paper to the entire city of San Marcos and working on campus at the Layer Restaurant, which used to be right across from Evans Building. It was a busy place, so I cooked thousands of hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, and an occasional salad. Now, I own 34 McDonald's restaurants in El Paso and New Mexico, but if I hadn't sold a Permian Basin McDonald's, it would be over 50. and that was in Big Spring, Midland, Odessa, Monahans, Fort Stockton, Pecos, and Van Horn. A quick story. It's about graduation time, and I go get my cap and gown, and I decide I want to show it to our staff. So as I enter the Layer restaurant, I see the manager by the register and a few of my coworkers around the counter. And then one of my coworkers sees me, and she very excitedly says, "Hey, there's Richard, and he's got his cap and gown." As I walk up to them, she asked me, "So Richard, now that you're going to graduate, what are you going to do?" I looked at her right in the eyes, and I told her, "I don't know, but I'll tell you this, I'm not ever doing another hamburger or fry again." The lesson is, be ready for what life brings. Work with change, and be ready to adapt. Graduates, adaptability, very important. As you start your professions, be ready to adapt. At this point, I want to recognize some people that are close to me. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm Hispanic. So we want to recognize everybody. So I'm going to start with my good friend, Dr. Kelly Demphus, president of Texas State University, and his wife, Beth. Chancellor Brian McCall, Dean of the Business School, Dr. Ramchander, Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Dr. Mary Brennan. Whenever I visit Texas State, it's usually for an athletic event. So I want to call out Don Coryell, Brooks Hall, Travis Connor, and I also want to recognize some of my good friends that are like family and are here today as they traveled from their hometowns to be with me. Filimon Ortiz and his wife Maria Elena, Roberto Fernandez and his wife Margot, Dan Olivas and his wife Patty, Enrique Gomez, Joe Lopez, Elizabeth Lozano. You know, and when you do these kind of things, you always end up leaving somebody out. So I hope I didn't out of my French that are here today. But also want to recognize my family. My special lady, wife, Olivia, who has been with me through the years, and her love and support is unimaginable. My son Richard, Gabby, Zan, my son Vincent, Vicky and Raquel, my son Dion and Yvonne, my youngest son, Royce. Thank you all for inspiring me to lead by example and reminding me every day why legacy is important. I love you all. And now back to you, our graduates. I want to leave you with a few lessons that have carried me from the barrio of Del Rio to the boardrooms of corporate America. Number one, be aggressive about your future. Don't ask for permission to go after what's important to you. Number two, people. That is your biggest investment. Respect them. Rise them. Recognize them. That's the way to build something that will last forever. Number 3, give back. Success means little if it stops with you. Let your success inspire others. Let your story lift communities. At this point, I want to wish you the very best. And now, go out and conquer your dreams. Good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Castro. And now my friend Jack Martin. His leadership has shaped Texas and beyond. A trusted advisor in politics and business, Jack started as an aide to U.S. Senator Lloyd Bentsen and went on to found Public Strategies Incorporated, which became one of the world's leading corporate advisory firms. As global CEO of Hill & Knowlton Strategies, he led teams across 44 countries. He advised major companies like GM and Southwest Airlines and served as the board chair for Baylor Scott & White Health and the LBJ Foundation. As a Bobcat, Jack became the youngest ever chair of the Texas State University System Board of Regents at just 34 years of age, and then the youngest chair as well. A recent $2 million endowment established by the Sarah and Ross Perot Jr. Foundation in his honor has resulted in the creation of what we call the Jack Martin Endowment for the President's Leadership Class, which ensures that future Bobcats will develop as bold and thoughtful leaders. His vision and generosity have made a lasting mark at Texas State, and it's my privilege to present Mr. soon-to-be Dr. Jack Martin with the Doctor of Humane Letters. Jack, will you please join me at the stage here? Well, there's lots of stuff. I was going to stand on the white chair right there.
Thank you all. It's an honor to be here with all of you today on this wonderful moment and your accomplishments. I want to start by thanking Chancellor Brian McCall. Where's Brian? My dear friend who's responsible for many of the activities I've undertaken in recent years at Texas State, and President Damphouse, who is somebody that I am a huge fan of and has leaving a lasting impact on my alma mater like I've never seen before. So thank you both for this honor. Also, in the spirit of talking about your best friends here, mine are here. People that I met here 52 years ago that were largely responsible for my success, most of them are right up there, and I'm really grateful. Finally, my family's here. Patsy, Mackenzie, Shannon, Josh, and my grandson, Jack Henry. And they are my rock, my foundation. I'll close by saying my father always wanted me to be a large animal vet. And so I guess this is for him because this is the closest I'm ever going to get to being called doctor. So thank you all. This is a meaningful day for you, but it's just as much for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. Now I invite Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Pranesh Aswath, to the podium for the certification and conferring of degrees. It's about to get real, guys.
Texas State will hold 8 commencement ceremonies this week. In this afternoon ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the graduate college and the McCoy College of Business. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by the recipients of master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cords signify academic honors, which is specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signifies the Honors College designation. President Amphis, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Provost. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and the provost, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Brant Freeman, athletics announcer, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals take their places for the presentation at this time? One of the best things about being a Bobcat is that we are truly a family. It's what makes the next part of the ceremony very special to me. This afternoon, we will recognize the degree posthumously to Sean Anthony Keyes, who was a member of the graduating class who passed away too soon. We celebrate his achievements and his enduring legacy by honoring him today. Sean's family may now come forward to receive his diploma. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations for our master's and baccalaureate candidates.
Dead. gonna try this one instead. I think we're on here. So walk across the stage here. After I shake your hand, my beautiful wife, Beth, will be waiting for you to give you a challenge coin. And we invite you to keep that coin with you no matter where you go through life as a reminder of all you've accomplished here. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Ben.
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Aaron Henry Wiseman. Amimo Galib Chadouri. Haley Greathouse. Connor Daniel Scott. Costa Raymond Marcus Dennison George. Madison Elise Hutchinson. Matthew Gregory Hart. Krista Phillips. Mateo Sanchez Juarez. Cameron Elizabeth Adams. Rachel Cutbirth. Macy Mary Lynn Hicks. Ryan Thomas Grosso. Abhilash Vemulamada. Matthew James Montgomery. Scotty Eldon Etheridge. Sriharsha Vardani Van Garha. Caitlin Faith Nybro. Benjamin Friedrich. Casey May. Valeria Ocampo Gomez. Gabriela Noemi Cisneros. Christina Jo Grimes. John Drennan. Jacob Mazie. Amber Friedeck. Desiree Maria Roberto Blanco. Rachel Mitchell. Sophia Marie Sanchez. Jacob Mack Brown. Deshaun Andre Truitt. Drew Scott Mattinson. Eli John Philip Maddock. Nicholas Zachariah. Benjamin Michael Flasher. Adrian Alonso Aranda. Nisarga Arsikiri Chidananda. Hafila Morais Max Morais. Ganan Deep Koneru. Veda Samhitha Gangula. Pavan Siram Marella. Last name is Arline. Tisho Arline. Vanessa Beltran. Blake Henry Carlisle. Grayson Elaine Floyd. Ashley Cobb. Zoe Justice. Avinash Reddy Tengirila. Bharati Suda Durgirala. Saimanikanta Desu. Tayran Sakamuri. Namratha Ganga. Simon Blay Affel. Marzuk Yakub Ahmed. Jose Vasquez. Masadika Aziz. Michael Stutz. Cynthia Barajas. Emily Childress. Lillian Godoy Zoe. Audra Doyle. Madison Mariah Lujan Eckert. Lillian Ridings. Stella Mary Cunningham. Cruz Unts. Mohammed Wasim Ansari. Divya Idupulapati. Rohitha Devi Vimpati. Gauthami Ambala. Benjamin William Johnson. Sukanya Ramashani. Vinala Anamuri. Ashley Anna Marie Gomes. Lennon Chattery Kapula. Sarah K. Mannion. Lene Davis. Sai Kiran Thota. MD Shoido Hawk. Navia Kalikota. Shin Jane. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Tristan Ortiz, cum laude. Gavin Lee Young. Jackson Kress. Baylor Pate Smith. Ashley Kempinski, magna cum laude. Jillian Kate Thompson. Dylan Thomas Westover. Johanam Tamayo Perez Negron. Alan Tierra Blanca. Braden Benton. Luke Rubenstein, cum laude. Austin Luna. Nathaniel Araya, cum laude. Jackson Armstrong. Ryan Paul McGookie, magna cum laude. Catherine Black. Chase Michael Sanders, summa cum laude. Jonathan Burns. Carter Dale Lee. Megan Christine Carson, cum laude. McKenna Metter. Desiree Alvarez. Michael Casey Craig. Lane Davis. Jackson Burke, magna cum laude. Dylan Dreiling. Lonnie Dean Cutshaw II. Jewel Thomas English, cum laude. Clara Grant Votava, summa cum laude. Kennedy Ryden. Benjamin Cooper. Daniel Mays. Megan Elizabeth May, cum laude. Nathan Trejo, Jr. Kara Ann Busey, cum laude. Jenny Marie Evans. Sydney Madison Cobb. Stachel Howard. Soren Summers, cum laude. Sarah Elise Sharp, summa cum laude. Cassandra Beatrice Flores. Melissa Cassandra Rector. Ariana Zene Stegall, cum laude. Avery Arthur. Rebecca Ruth Morrow, summa cum laude. Seth Rodriguez. Javon Adelie Kelly. Jasmine Simone Hedspeth, summa cum laude. Emily Hope West. Morgan Moore. Annabelle Rose Eaton. Robert Batterton. Ismael Ramirez. Marcus Alexander Rakinate. Delina Nguyen, cum laude. Josh Hingleton. Jacob Yerkama, cum laude. Ella George, summa cum laude. Kayana Burney. Miranda Adela Esquivel, summa cum laude. Cody Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Piper Cornett. Abigail Robuson, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Haygood. Allison Wolbricht. Lauren Stash. Lila Galvan. Jacob Woodcock. Corey Long. Valeria Escalante. Abigail Rose Miller. Olivia Marie Lofi. Emma Catherine Gregg. Ramey Williams. Riley Slusher. Madison Grace Weaver. Crystalline Maldonado. Joel Omife. Aziz Hazim. Hannah Grace Hawkins, summa cum laude. Patrick Bernard McCaffrey, cum laude. Victoria Martinez. Tyler Van Fossen. Ethan Long. Alondra Martinez, cum laude. Elena Davila. James Dimzak. Jingo Wiley Russell, cum laude. Kyle Lusher, cum laude. Hector Josue Alvarado Alvirenga. Colin Vining. Gavin Patrick Solis. Jordan Duck. Amanda Bailey, summa cum laude. Emily Catherine Coleman. Ava Hackworth, cum laude. Tucker Sully. Charles Stephen Ellerman Jr., Violeta Perez, Jovan Flores, Kaylee Ross, Andrea Michelle McDonald, magna cum laude, Cooper Scott Stoutville, Branson Blake Cathcart, Taylor Braden Cathcart, Andrew Bray Arzola, Adrian Mario Bartra Soksavich, Jana Lovtinsky, Cambry Kimbrough, Tam Quang Vo, Desiree Martinez, magna cum laude, Landon Dietz, cum laude, Maximus Carl Hamilton, Jalen Foster, Nathan Weir, Dawson John Morris, Natalie Santander, Saul Munoz, Roderick Wilson, cum laude, Taya Nicole Davila, Caleb Weidenbach, Tyler Grace Pye, Tori West, magna cum laude, Jonathan Duval Preston, Sarah Elena Yepes, Crystal Dawn Johnson Ibarra, magna cum laude, Amy Renee Morin, Angelita Louise Valadares, summa cum laude, Montrika Rupapara, Mackenzie Lore Hanks, magna cum laude, Dang Din Teely, Paris Dong Nguyen, Veronica Guadalupe Morales, Amara Cami Defoe, Vivian Aguilar, Ivana Gonzalez, summa cum laude, Caleb Riggenbaugh, cum laude, Catherine Delacour Ash, Emma Ubala, summa cum laude, Madeline Reese Kincaid, summa cum laude, Emiliano Zapata, Marcus Landon Kuhn, Inger Zhu, Connor Bruce Seaval, magna cum laude, Ryan Flanagan, Keith Burnett, Maxwell Glazer, Melissa Pena, Emily Jean McClendon, magna cum laude, Yakuma Amadou, Austin Cantu, Miriam Yaire Martinez, cum laude, Hannah Peruca, Cristobal Garcia, Brian Moreno, Connor Manning, Dahlia Nassau, summa cum laude, Lexi Abigail Mitchell. Grace Merriman, cum laude. Sarah Ann Fremel, magna cum laude. Sarah Baker. Julian Isaiah Bustillos. Ryan Paul George, magna cum laude. Devin Brown, summa cum laude. Melody Zul Villanueva, cum laude. Sarah Bergener. Brianna Ray Farrell. Abby Claire Tacker. Morgan Klein. Kate Erisbel Cruz. Aaron Pando. Andrew Graham. Blake Prentice Bagby. Michael Jabari. Zachary Michael Moya. Lydia Nicole Atkinson, cum laude. Mackenzie Longmiles, cum laude. Charles Murray Wade III. Aaron Luca Cortez. Patrick Walsh. Zachary Swoboda. David Habiev. Henry Michael Saltmarsh, magna cum laude. Hunter Smith. Alyssa Kate Campbell, cum laude. Kaylin Colleen Vick. Kelsey Marie Davey. Guimond Fred Kearns. Audrey Dooley. Isabella Diamond Udibe Boutour. Patrick Bizimana. Jason Zapata. Carson Friedman, summa cum laude. Salman Mahbub, summa cum laude. Brianna Haypenny. Zoe Beatrice Snyder. Lauren Salazar, summa cum laude. Taylor Bain. Alejandro Martinez. Victor Mara Gianella. Emily Maria Cheney, magna cum laude. Sierra Skaripka. Madison Marie Hurst. Tori Sherbaum. Brandon Jackson. Joseph Tejada, summa cum laude. Joanna Yvette Escobar, summa cum laude. Elena Leary. Quincy Haggerty. Trung Nguyen Nu, magna cum laude. Daniela Yamas. Taylor Knack, magna cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Seacrest, cum laude. Quang Thien Hua, cum laude. Annabelle Acosta Lopez, cum laude. Eleanor Faith Johnson. Elijah Ubani. Bethany Arnold. Morgan Diane Fisher. Flor Abril Ramirez, summa cum laude. Jasmine Starr Kornman. Michael Parrington. Jacob Parker Trevino. Alexander Shalacy. Alicia Shalacy. Ashley Lynn Rhodes. Ashley Prather, cum laude. Albert Diaz Jr. Kyle Stephen Moat. Anthony Whipple, cum laude. Kylie Franklin. Davis Lee Gallagher. Emma Allen. Austin Pace, magna cum laude. Andrew Lee Irvey, cum laude. Arnav Lamsel. Nathaniel Allen Udiegas, magna cum laude. Nicole Brittany Serrano, cum laude. Ethan Elijah Aguilar. Kate Ramirez. Haley Weddle. Tyler Stinson. Jacob Lauterbach. Sean Baban. Nolan Graham. Evan William Daniels. Edward Stephen Hoffman. Robert Allen Gardner IV. Jan Carlos Ortiz Aguilera, magna cum laude. Kaylee Waters. Jameli O'Neill, cum laude. Jackie Hernandez. Braden Kanzler, cum laude. Christian Gomez, cum laude. David Villarreal, cum laude. Vivian DeOng. Katrina Joy Miniola, summa cum laude. Marianne McFall. Zachary Sensabaugh. Hayden Thomas Mitchell, cum laude. Caitlin Walton, cum laude. Madeline Ruiz. Sarah Jones, magna cum laude. Alicia Valentina Orquiza. Sophia Julianne Pence. Gina Timmerman. Rachel Jean Bush, cum laude. Mariela Suarez. Denise Guido Perez. Yasmin Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Nina Lay. David Christopher Boozer Jr. Yosio Furman Alvarez Moreno. Hannah Elaine McCord. Madison Welch, cum laude. Aaron Valdez. Andrea Lane. Ethan Young, magna cum laude. Maria Fernanda Vasquez Guerrero, magna cum laude. Claire Solis, magna cum laude. Grant Celestine, cum laude. Lauren Posey, summa cum laude. Hope Elizabeth Smith. Isabella Ramirez. Trent Luis Roman. Kaylin Marie Gonzalez. Ariel Cap, cum laude. Matthew Dillon Villasenor. William Fike Hooper, cum laude. Alan Lamb, cum laude. Thomas Hasey. Selena Peterson Harris. Yobani Ramirez. Samantha Victoria Luna. Jenna Gonzaba. Chloe Suzanne Zimmer. Haley Nicole Shue. Savannah Lancaster. Haley White, cum laude. Arabella Rita Navarrete. Karen Wynn, magna cum laude. Gavin Ham, summa cum laude. Samantha Matea, magna cum laude. Allison Ragsdale. Daniela Macedo Navarro, magna cum laude. Oscar Eve. Kevin Ty. Sean Michael Kelly. James Robershaw, magna cum laude. Maria Carmen Coles Ruiz. Angelica Foss. Julia Elizabeth McHatton. Jack Bailey Kilpatrick, summa cum laude. Noe Gomez. Rodolfo Adrian Salinas Aguilar, magna cum laude. Robert Anthony Zarate. Tim Thomas George, magna cum laude. Ethan Paul Baca. Gabriel Andrew Botello. Trent Swire, summa cum laude. Sitlali Shali Martinez. Aiden Bird, cum laude. Michaela Ryan Owens, magna cum laude. Parker Calloway. Melena Spikes, summa cum laude. Julia Lee, cum laude. Sebastian Torres. Timothy Heinrich. Carlos Miguel Garcia. Julian Matut Polo, cum laude. Gabriel Gutierrez. Emily Sprague, summa cum laude. Todd Roberts II. Sasha Lene Fernandez. Kyler Lance Elrod. Madison Elizabeth Hall, magna cum laude. Gibson Lane Sisson Valdez. Jackson Thomas Tizot. Addison McElye, magna cum laude. Joanna Nunez. Tiffany Phillips. Allison Aguillon. Luke Boatman. Aaron Lofton Jr., magna cum laude. Ian Alexander Olivas. Nathan Mitch Fujimoto. Daniel Summers. Frank Bustamante III. Dylan Shane Bryant. Anthony Corrado Salva. Allison Howarth. Joaquin Lewis. Zachary Scott Gonzalez. Abigail Rowe. Savannah Chastity Campos, cum laude. Brian Castro. Jose Saldana Jr. Hannah Embry, magna cum laude. Ava Page Webb. William Whitelaw, cum laude. Sophia Rose Joseph, magna cum laude. Ashley Harkar, magna cum laude. Savannah Marie Hamilton, summa cum laude. Kaylee Nop Mi Quinn, cum laude. Jasmine Gonzalez Valenzuela. Abigail Martinez. Eric Estrella. Caitlin Julia Branton. Trina Tran Nguyen. Gage Shepard. Mary Alyssa Barbo Wright, summa cum laude. Andrew Blankenship, magna cum laude. Andrew John Moore. Zy McDaniel. Tristan Owens. Krista House, summa cum laude. William Axel. Reed Christopher Duncan, magna cum laude. Charlie Raquel Rose Luera. Corey Danae Elois Jolivet. Miguel Munoz. Andrew James Sosa. Matthew Alexander Thomas. Alberto McKisson. Lydia Olachu. Allison Hernandez. Kylie Catherine Meyer, magna cum laude. Juliana Zuniga. Stephanie Salazar. Jasmine Terry. Dustin Rogers. Connor Skoronsky, summa cum laude. Maureen Estella Lake, summa cum laude. Cecilia Catherine Rakestraw, magna cum laude. Shay Burns. Milo Pashorek, summa cum laude. Ricardo Jimenez Juarez, cum laude. Eduardo Sanchez, summa cum laude. Cody Mahalik, summa cum laude. Jake Ryan Sombritsky. Allie Blum, summa cum laude. Charlotte Watley Bittinger Harrell, summa cum laude. Samhitha Gaduri. Sydney Gertz, cum laude. Juan Hernandez. Shelby Ann Prater. Melanie Garcia. Caitlin Thomas. Alicia Bourne. Jaden Kennedy Moore, cum laude. Haley Lorraine Lawford, summa cum laude. Alec Joseph Riggio. Leroy Bradley III. Alana Monet Beasley, summa cum laude. Oscar Hernandez Jr. Kristlyn Renee Brownlow Ballard. Bailey Madison Stewart. Monica Grimaldo. Bryce Lawrence. Tyler Allerid. Coulter John Darlick. Charles Schussler. Sean Patrick Murphy. Isabel Hoopaw, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann Baggett. Zoe Gail Ray. Corin Taylor. Antoine McGee. Jocelyn Heidi Cerritos. Julia Vandegrift. Anthony Perez, magna cum laude. Justin Gromek. Andrew Dawson Hoker, summa cum laude. Marcus Edwards. Lauren Elizabeth Bryant, cum laude. Fiona Chase Rittenhouse. David Garcia, cum laude. Jonathan Garcia, cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Holland, summa cum laude. Ruxar Imtiaz Perji. Caleb Nos, summa cum laude. Timothy Hu Mo. Lacey True. Jenna Nguyen, cum laude. Nicholas Robertson, summa cum laude. Anthony Martinez Castro, magna cum laude. Evangelina Yasmin Aldaco, cum laude. William Grossenbacher, magna cum laude. Gabriel David Castillo, cum laude. Izana Fitzsum Abraham. Latarik Bisha Bakala. Braden McFarland. Mary Rose Nguyen. Allison Marie Gore. Valeria Carino Sindran. Hannah Olivia Eagleton. Celeste Cantu. Rebecca Wiley Judge, cum laude. James Earl Longmire IV. Ryan Cordova. Aaron Soltani, summa cum laude. Edward Serrano. William Musashi Gillenwaters. Jill Marie Anderson, summa cum laude. Cole Winston Harrison, cum laude. Charles Dylan Kimball. Jason Zagrecki, summa cum laude. Riley Gavin Adcox. Nicholas Lopez Gudez. Wesley Hatcher. Ian Kusurik. Jonathan Munoz. Julius Schenkel. George Barnholt. Tristan Bryant. Rolando Herrera. Cindy Grace Kroll, summa cum laude. Reina Mendez. Kirsten Harworth. Audrey Page Hamilton, summa cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Grant. Sofia Valentina Fortuno Ferreira, summa cum laude. Maria Andrea Lormesa, cum laude. Kiana Hannah Leone Graham, cum laude. Alyssa Grace Ortega, cum laude. Texas State volleyball champion. Natalie Marie Bladen, cum laude. Marley Jo Carrizales. Isabel Audrey Dudley. Kylie Solis. Richard Rosillo. Jacob Isaiah Devora. Hunter Wayne Hampton, cum laude. Cade Collier. Emma Mayung Phipps. Emma Rose Christian. Macy Grissom, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Ryder, magna cum laude. Annie Telez. Abigail Malinak, magna cum laude. Ann Duong, magna cum laude. Jesse Overa, cum laude. Matthew Del Bosque. Madison Hebert. Roderick Williams Jr. Maria Jocelyn Gonzalez, cum laude. Cyrus Soleimani. Alejandro Senoja Alacon. Andrew Staten Braun, cum laude. Scott Gray. Jordan Marie Medioski. Ronald Alvin Wilson Jr. Favor Abasiemi Okananwana. McKaylee Scalise. Drew Jackson McNeil. McKelvey Valenti, summa cum laude. Julie Hodges, summa cum laude. Corbin Davis, magna cum laude. Dina Linton, cum laude. Jaden Lopez. Riley Jane Reed. Natalie Ann McDonald. Anna Vlahu, summa cum laude. Liam Smith, cum laude. J. Maxi Sanchez, summa cum laude. Karen Salinas Hermosia. Patricia Belin Velasquez Betanco. Bradley Benjamin. Zachary Voigt, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Gomez. Noor Wasim Ahmed, cum laude. Bisan Arar, summa cum laude. Gada Oshakaki, magna cum laude. Jamie Catherine Pace. Bailey Brooke Jackson. Parker Spanley. George King, magna cum laude. Daniel Elumelu. Emilio Alejandro Rodriguez Moreno, cum laude. Jeanette Cordova. Tyler Christian DeVries. Jorge Diaz III. Melina Teufel. Sophia Renee Gonzalez. Nicholas Ware. Eduardo Gonzalez. Aislinn Doreen Broughton, magna cum laude. Austin Tran, cum laude. Shaleem Nicholas Castro, cum laude. Ashley Victoria Bolster, cum laude. Cody Biesenbach, summa cum laude. Reese Elizabeth Matthews. Miles Morton Tremblay. Raymond Rodriguez Jr., magna cum laude. Jennifer Victoria Lesa. Ashley King, summa cum laude. Kaylee Starr. Kaysen Laywell. Jesse Villarreal, cum laude. Heavenly Garcia, cum laude. Jonathan Axel Jaramillo Jaimes, magna cum laude. Alvin Gaithon Jr. Sulema Carrillo, magna cum laude. Clarissa Rivera, summa cum laude. Carla Karina Amaro. Nahat Tran Ann Lee. Asia Fleming, cum laude. Diego Saldana. Carson Grant Robeson. Natalia Guadalupe Ibarra. Jennifer Lynn Beats. Sydney Ann Sullivan, magna cum laude. Elisha Garcia, cum laude. Tyler Sullivan. Julia Christine Gonzalez. Kentrail Rashawn Lucky. Samuel Palmiasano, magna cum laude. Jessica Faith Kraus, summa cum laude. Nina K. Aroso Askew. Luke Robinson. Anika Santiago de Guzman. Abdul Rafe. Andrew Rodriguez. Julia Nicole Legg. Diego Garcia. Josiah Cruz. Nada Quinteros. Kendall Kanik. Christian Hefner Bondock. Madison O'Brien. Sophie Merchant. Amy Michelle Martinez, cum laude. John Henry Keswick. Talisha Golston. Pablo Avellaneda, summa cum laude. Tatiana Elizabeth Sulzer. Chelsea Drew Jackson, cum laude. Pondra Michelle Zeigler, summa cum laude. Leonard Keeling, summa cum laude. Lorena Macias Lacia. Allison Michelle Connor, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Donis, cum laude. Jasmine May Waswa. Troy Ross Jr. Kyra Stevenson. Oluwasheo Aminu. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danforth will now return to the stage. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievement, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez?
Wow, what a great day to be a Bobcat, right? Graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring facing outward, symbolizing the completion of your degree here at our fine university. I now invite all of you to participate in one of our time-honored traditions. Graduates, as a symbol of your new academic status, please move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. As we begin to close our ceremony, we want to express our appreciation to everyone who has assisted in making this day special, including our School of Music students, Caitlin Segarra and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble, led by Dr. Caroline Beatty, for their outstanding performances today. I would also like to thank those faculty who generously served as marshals for the ceremony, and Mr. Kevin Jeton, Professor of Instruction in the Department of Information Systems and Analytics and Secretary of our Faculty Senate, who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing our appreciation for our interpreters today, Terry Tivis and Amanda Counter. And the entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers and EMS personnel who assisted us here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing. Now, Dr. Danfus, I suspect there's many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties who are dressed to the nines, tios who haven't left to make the carne asada yet, cousins and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you all please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that many of you have been looking forward to a celebratory jump in the cool San Marcos River. Please remember to take everything out of your pockets. Those coins, they sink quickly. And please be safe if you do choose to jump. Now, as we close our ceremony, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Mason's going to lead us, and Larry's going to join us with the Heart of Texas hand sign. Now, remember, students, you start off with your states up closest to your heart when the music starts. So that when we can begin. Now, following the alma mater, Dr. Danfus is going to return to the podium for a few last remarks, and then graduates, you're going to exit row by row using the staircases behind you, and you can meet your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for your attendance here today, and we're going to turn it over to Mason. Thank you, Mason. All right, graduates, before long,
football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer season. They'll all be back here. We want to invite you all to come back here. We want you to be loud in the stands as you were when you were students, but we got to do one first cheer as alumni. We're going to do the Texas State cheer. We'll do Texas State 3 times. Eat 'em up, go Cats, go twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, all right? First time as alumni. We're going to need help from the people in the audience as well. We'll divide down the middle. We'll do State, Texas on this side, and State on this side. Remember, 3 times and Eat 'em up Cats. You want to come up here and help me out here? All right, you guys ready? Do Texas first, right? 1, 2, 3. Texas! State! Texas! State! Texas! State! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Godspeed, class of 2025. Congratulations, everyone.